Good morning, one and all. Today I am presenting this synthetic antibacterial sulfonamides. Upon completion of this presentation or the learning outcomes of this presentation are history, introduction to towards sulfonamides, classification of sulfonamides, structural activity relationship of sulfonamides, then mechanism of action and applications of the same. The history behind this sulfonamide is German bacteriologist and pathologist who discovered medicine in 1939, awarded by Nobel Prize for Physiology or Medicine for his discovery and effects of this prontosil, the first of the sulfonamide drug. The introduction of sulfonamide, it is sulfonamide is antimicrobial drug with the first effective chemotherapeutic agent that could be used systemically for use the cure of bacterial infections in humans. This is also used in veterinary medicines. These drugs are used in combination with trimethoprim and the combination is known as cotrimoxazole. The term sulfonamide is employed as a generic name for the derivative of para-aminobenzene sulfonamide. Actually, it was found to be a metabolic product of prontosil. This is the prontosil. After metabolism, it gives para-aminobenzene sulfonamide. This is para-amino, this is benzene, and this is sulfonamide. This is commonly known as sulfanilamide. Plus, byproduct is 1,2,4-triaminobenzene. This antimicrobial compound contains sulfamido group. Along with this antibacterial agent, this is also present in antidiabetic drug called tolbutamide. Diuretic example is chlorothiazide and furosemide and acetazolamides. The anticonvulsants such as sulfamide. The classification of the sulfonamides are classified in various ways. The first way of this classification on the basis of site of action, that is general used in general infection, used in the urinary tract infection, then intestinal infections, local infections, dermatitis, sulfonamides used for dermatitis and used along with the combination. The second way of classification on the basis of pharmacokinetic properties, that is divided into three parts, that is long acting sulfonamides, then systemic sulfonamides, that is also known as rapidly absorbed and rapidly excreted and topically used sulfonamides. Third way of classification on the basis of pharmacological activity, example is antibacterial agents, that is sulfadiazine and sulfoxazole, then drug used in dermatitis, as is dapsone. And next, classification on the basis of duration of action, that is extra long acting sulfonamides, that is half-life greater than 50 hours. Example is sulfasalazine, sulfaclomide and sulfaline. Then long-acting sulfonamides that half-life is greater than 24 hours. That is examples are sulfadoxine and more. Then intermediate acting sulfonamides, half-life is between 10 to 24 hours. Then short acting sulfonamides, example is sulfamethoxazole, its half-life is less than 20 hours. Then injectables, examples are sulfafurazole, sulfadiazine, etc. Then this important for medicinal chemistry, the sulfonamides are classified according to the chemical structure. These are divided into four parts, and the first class is the N1 substituted sulfonamides. Example is sulfadiazine, sulfacetamide, sulfadiamidine, etc. Then N4 substituted sulfonamides, prodrugs. Example is prontosil. This prontosil is a prodrug. After metabolism, it gets active product called as sulfanilamide. Then both N1 and N4 substituted sulfonamide, example is succinyl sulfathiazole and thallyl sulfathiazole. And the last one is miscellaneous, it is mefenide sodium is the example of this class. This chemical classes are further divided into N1 substituted, further divided into first short acting sulfa intermediate acting sulfa then long acting and extra long acting sulfonamides. and race star N4, both N1 and N4 substituted, and the miscellaneous, that's topically used sulfonamides, and drug used in combinations with sulfonamides, example trimethoprim and pyrimethamine. These are the chemical structures of this sulfonamides. This is sulfonamide moiety. This is benzene. This is para-aminobenzene. This is para-aminobenzene sulfonamide. It's called as sulfanilamide. This carbon is considered as the first number. This is second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth number carbon. This is the sulf-methoxazole. It is N1 substituted sulfonamide. This is also N1 substituted. This is also N1 substituted. These all are N1 substituted sulfonamide. This sulfasalazine is N1 as well as N4 substituted sulfonamide. N1 means this hydrogen is replaced with this heterocyclic ring system. Again, this hydrogen N4 hydrogen number is replaced with this ring system. This is called as N1 and N4, or both N1 and N4 substituted sulfonamide. And race star, this is N1 substituted sulfonamide. These are the examples with structure. Let's see the IUPAC nomenclature of some sulfa drugs. Example is thallyl sulfathiazole. So this is N1 as well as both N1 N4 substituted sulfonamide. This N4 is substituted with phthalic acid. That's why it is called as thallyl sulfathiazole. Sulfathiazole is substituted on N1 position. The IUPAC is 4 round bracket 2 dash thiazolyl sulfamoyl thallyl aminobenzene. So thallyl aminobenzene is, this is thallyl, this is amino, and this is benzene. So at position number, this is 4, isn't it? And the second number of this thiazole, this sulfamoyl, is substituted on the second number of thiazole. That's why it is 2-thiazolyl sulfamoyl thallyl aminobenzene. Then succinyl sulfathiazole, it is sulfamidothiazole. It is again both N1 as well as N4 substituted. This is N4, this is N1, this is 2, this is 3 substituted sulfonamides. Next IUPAC is of sulfadiazine. This is 4-amino N-2 pyrimedyl benzene sulfonamide. It is benzene to 4-amino. It is 4-amino. It is N2. It is 1. It is 2 pyrimedyl. Then benzene, and this is sulfonamide. This is 3-4-amino benzene sulfamido 5-methyl isoxazole. This is 5-methyl. This is fifth number. 4, 3, 2, 1. It is like 1, 2, 3. It is 5-methyl isoxazole. And 3. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is OSN 1, 2. Then 4-amino benzene, or 4-amino. It is what? 4-amino. This is 4-amino. This is benzene sulfamido. This is sulfamido. And this is 3 isoxazolyl benzene sulfonamide. This is the IUPAC of the sulf-methoxazole. Then 4-amino methyl benzene sulfonamide. This is amino methyl. Then this is benzene, and this is sulfonamide. Then assignment for this: write the IUPAC of this following drug: sulfadioxine and sulfasalazine. This is also N1 and N4 disubstituted. This is also, I think it is not, it is N1 substituted only, sulfadoxine. Right. The SARs of this structural activity relationship of this sulfonamides are, these sulfonamides are substituted with this N1 and N4 amino functional group. These two are first SAR. These are important for biological activity and both should be at para position. This is the first SAR. This aromatic ring should not be substituted with any other group. It is used for, or it is important for biological activity. If we replace this benzene ring with any other heterocyclic ring system, it abolishes the biological activity. This R1 or N1 is substituted group should be a heterocycle which is more biologically active. It is more biologically active. This N4 amino group, or it is N4 amino group, could be modified to the prodrug which are converted to free amino function in vivo. This next is sulfur is directly attached to the benzene ring. This is one SAR point. This heterocyclic substituents lead to highly potent derivative, while sulfonamides, which contain a single benzene ring at N1 position, are considerably more toxic than heterocyclic ring analog. This sulfonamide binds to the basic center of arginine, histine, and lysine sites of protein. The binding group are alkoxy halides. The binding affects the activity of sulfonamides. Then protein binding appears to modulate the availability of drug and its half-life. This is the comparing solubility of this drug. When we replace the thiazole ring system with this pyrimidine, this increases the acidity of this NH proton by stabilizing resulting anion. And if in this NH proton is not very acidic, therefore sulfamethoxazole and its metabolites are most anionized at blood pH. This is the SAR of sulfonamides. Summary of SAR. This is a fourth number. This is by mistakenly this is one number. So when again for the first SAR is sulfur atom is directly linked to the benzene ring, it is the first SAR. The free aromatic amino group should be beside the para to the sulfamido group, means these both are para to each other. If we replace this at ortho or meta position, it decreases the biological activity. Substituents at this position results in devoid antibacterial activity at this 3, 4, and 3, 2, 3 and 5, 6 position. The substitution at this position is varies in the nature of substitution at this R1. The electron donating substituents to SO2 leads to increase the antibacterial activity. Heterocyclic substituents leads to highly potent derivatives, and substitution of free sulfonic acid group for sulfonamide function destroys the activity. Replacement by sulfonyl group and acetylation of N1 position retains the activity. This is the summary of this structural activity relationship of this sulfonamides. The one concept that is sulfonamides causes crystalluria. So what is crystalluria? It is nothing but when cloudiness is due to the crystal found in the urine when performing the urine test. The crystalluria is considered often as a benign condition as one of the side effects of sulfonamides and penicillins. Why this is the side effect of sulfonamides? It causes the crystalluria because sulfonamides are mostly excreted in urine as acylated metabolite. This is acylated metabolite of sulfonamide. They are relatively water insoluble, mainly due to the formation of this acylated metabolites. This is a sulfonamide and this is acylated metabolite of sulfonamide. This is excreted in the urine in the form of acylated metabolite. This acylated metabolite is non-ionizable. Under the pH condition of urine, it is 7. That increases the possibility of precipitation. This acylated derivative of or metabolite of sulfonamide causes or increase the possibility of precipitation at the formation of crystal in the urine, that is called as crystalluria. So this is the cause of sulfonamide. Major side effect of sulfonamide is crystalluria. So how to minimize this side effect of crystalluria? By increasing the urine flow or increase the pH of urine to increase the ionization of sulfonamides in the form of water soluble salts. This can be done by taking sodium bicarbonate or potassium citrate. Lowering the pK of sulfamido group, which will help to increase the ionization under the acidic condition. This can be done by adding electron withdrawing group on sulfamido side chain. These are the minimum how to minimize the possibility of crystalluria in the form of side effect of sulfonamide. Sulfonamides with reduced crystalluria formation. These agents or derivatives of sulfonamides reduces the crystalluria formation. It is sulfanilamide, sulfathiazole, sulfisoxazole. Its pK is 5. It is pK, it's 5. Due to what? It increases the pH of urine to increase the ionization or the lowering the pKa of sulfonamide group, which help to increase the ionization under the acidic condition. Means lowering of this pKa will help to increase the ionization under the acidic condition. This can be done by adding electron withdrawing group on sulfamido side chain. These are the examples of drug or derivatives of sulfonamides. Then mode of action of this sulfonamides. It is nothing but it is structural similarity between this para-aminobenzoic acid and sulfanilamide. This structural analogs of these are the structural analogs of this PABA. It inhibits dihydropteroate synthase needed for folic acid synthesis. This dihydropteroate synthase is needed for folic acid synthesis. Prevent the normal bacterial utilization of PABA for the synthesis of folic acid. This is the mechanism of action when PABA is converted into dihydropteroic acid in presence of dihydropteroate synthase. This is blocked by this sulfa drug, means it does not synthesizes this acid, and the dihydrofolate synthesis further it converts into dihydrofolic acid, and this dihydrofolic acid is converted into tetrahydrofolic acid in presence of dihydrofolate reductase, which is inhibited by trimethoprim. And when the combination sulfa and trimethoprim is called as co-trimetazole, and this tetrahydrofolic acid is required for the RNA replication. Further, this chemical structure of when para-aminobenzoic acid is react with pyridine, in vivo, this para-aminobenzoic acid is react with this pyridine to form this dihydropteroic acid and glutamic acid. This in presence of dihydropteroate synthesis. This dihydropteroate synthesis is inhibited by the sulfonamides. Sulfonamides inhibits this dihydropteroate synthase. This synthase enzyme is required for the synthesis of dihydropteroic acid. Further, this dihydropteroic acid is converted into dihydrofolic acid in presence of dihydrofolate synthase, and the dihydrofolic acid is converted into tetrahydrofolic acid in presence of dihydrofolate reductase. This dihydrofolate reductase is inhibited by this trimethoprim. Sulfonamides inhibit this dihydropteroate synthase and trimethoprim inhibit this dihydrofolate reductase enzyme, which is responsible for conversion of dihydrofolic acid to tetrahydrofolic acid. And this tetrahydrofolic acid is required for the RNA replication. Means in short, sulfonamides are dihydropteroate synthase inhibitors. Dihydropteroate synthase inhibitors, which is responsible for conversion of or synthesis of dihydropteroic acid. And this dihydropteroic acid is converted into dihydrofolic acid to further tetrahydrofolic acid, which is required for the RNA replication. Then synergism with dihydrofolate reductase inhibitor. This is the trimethoprim, and the synergistic effect and the combination is known as co-tramaxazole. When the combination is given, the discovery by Hitchings et al. In 1948 of the certain diaminopyrimidine showing a good antimicrobial activity through antifolate mechanism, and the reports that antifolates act as a synergistically with sulfonamides. This is a structure of trimethoprim. It is with IUPAC. It is 2,4-diamino. It is 2,4-diamino. 5 fifth position. It is fifth position. 3,4,5. It is 3,4,5 trimethoxybenzyl pyrimidine. This is benzyl pyrimidine. Then applications of this sulfonamides used for the following diseases. Then GI infection, meningitis, UTI infection in malaria, and nocardiosis. This is regarding sulfonamides, history behind the sulfonamide, classification of sulfonamides, structural activity relationship, then mode of action, and synergistic effect of sulfonamides with trimethoprim, and the crystalluria. It is a side effect of why this generates and how to minimize this crystalluria, a side effect of sulfonamide. Thank you very much.